let's go. We're going to talk about thirst right now. We're going to talk about the term thirsty and the usage of thirst. And I've been, kind of trolling the trolling. So the question is, who is thirsty? You know what I'm saying? I've been trolling social media for over the last 2 years or whatever that term has been used to death. Mostly from women. You know what I'm saying? Like every now and again you get a dude that says something about some thirsty dude, and usually they're talking about another dude, which I find to be questionable. But whatever. Moving on. Thirst. Talking about thirst today. I know I do music on my YouTube page, but I also like to post real shit. You know what I'm saying? My thoughts on real things that happen, or real things that go on in the world, or whatever. So we're gonna talk about the term thirsty, and for me, I think it's a term that should be, unless you're talking about Sprite, Mountain Dew, Pepsi, juice, water. The terms that the term was coined for. I'm thirsty. Get something to drink. Because the terms, from if somebody say thirsty, you don't even look at, well, maybe they want something to drink no more. Now the term is almost exclusively used when determining what a man will do for attention. Now, with that being said, I said what a man would do for a female's attention. Now, with that being said, are the women actually analyzing what they are doing to entice the thirst? The last video I did, I got on to do. So, ladies, I know y'all probably, the ones who have watched my videos or whatever, I know y'all are probably saying, I know this nigga ain't. But let's keep it 100 and let's do it on both sides, because the last two videos I did, the ones about the term bitch, you know what I'm saying? I actually got on to the fellas, so now it's your turn. Ladies are far too loose with that term. Because especially when you're dealing with social media, ladies, listen and hear this one. Everything on social media is thirst. Everything on social media is thirst. By the standards that y'all use when determining whether a man is thirsty, whether it's sending dick pictures to your inbox or complimenting you, or all the things, or you know what I'm saying, just wanting your attention. Ladies, hear this. When you post anything on Facebook, when you post anything on Twitter, when you post anything on Instagram, when you post anything on Snapchat, or any social media path, whatever you use, you're doing it for attention, which makes you equally, if not more, thirsty. Whether it's a sexy picture, whether it's a meme, whether it's some words, whether you're telling something about something that you're going through life right now as you speak. Guess what you're doing it for? You're doing it for attention. We all want attention. Every single one of us want attention. For men, it's kind of dialed back because we kind of do our, if you think about it, we kind of do our so-called thirst thing one-on-one. But ladies, your shit is widespread. You post a picture, and that's where you want your attention, or you post whatever, that's where you want your attention, and it's going out to 5,000 of your friends.
Wow, what is that?
And you want them to click like. You want them to tell you how pretty you are. You want people to tell you how sexy you are. You want people to say, "Oh, girl, look at that ass. I can't believe that. I can't believe you got an ass like that." But then, if it's a guy whom you don't find attractive, or whatever the case may be, because that shit roll off my back. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't find me attractive, that's you. You like what you like, and I don't care. I got my woman. But when a guy tells you, and you don't like, you look down on that person if he gets in your inbox and tell you how bad you are, or he tells you how sexy you are, and you feel the need to have to screenshot that and post it on your page. Another attention-making mechanism to prove to all 5,000 of your friends that you got dudes that want you, that you don't want back.
Fighting fires, rescuing citizens.
I'm just keeping it 100 right now. Like I know, like some people I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but if someone gives you a compliment, I feel like the least you can do, even if you don't think they're attractive or whatnot, the least you can do is say, thank you, I appreciate that. Because within the blink of an eye, that beauty that you possess, that you were blessed with by God, God can take that away from you in the blink of an eye. And then you're going to be looking for, you're going to be wishing those compliments from those unattractive dudes who are there to make you feel better about yourself, to make you feel like you're beautiful, and to make you, because it would mean so much more to you then. But it means nothing to you because it comes from a certain person. You know what I'm saying? So,
I love to take pictures that engage people and to connect us with the
everybody, if you want to use the term thirst, everybody's thirsty.
With the tiger image, it's live.
Everybody's thirsty. If I want some attention, I post pictures of my kids. And it works. Post pictures of my car. And it just shows you where we've come as a society. Like,
this is brilliant for me.
I get more respect for the things that I have than who I am. You know what I'm saying? I could post something to y'all about my growth, my evolution, my music, something that's really important to me, and I might get 10, 20, 30 likes. But if I post a picture of my car, or post a picture of a car that I've had, I get 300, 400 likes. Post a picture of my kids, get 200, 300 likes. And I love that. I love the fact that you guys think, I love the fact that people think that my kids are beautiful and whatnot. So I accept that, and I don't talk down on people for doing so. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk, like, if I post something, I'm not that type of person to be like, oh, you motherfuckers didn't click like on my picture or nothing like that. That's just not who I am. But
I'm in the car dealership and there's this Asian gentleman.
Ladies, to those of you who are very, very attractive, picture you posting, if it's not about thirst, if it's not about attention, picture you posting a picture and you don't get one, after a week you didn't get one like on that picture. You would start examining that picture, trying to figure out what's out of place, what's wrong with you. And that's crazy because you ladies y'all so quick to call a man thirsty. Y'all are so quick to call a man to say, hey, this thirsty ass nigga. This is, if you're on social media, you're thirsty. To me, social media is for attention, and that's how I put it out. That's how I put the phrase out there. But to y'all, men who are on Facebook are thirsty. Like I was told by somebody really close to me that they think that people who meet people on the internet are desperate. And I just asked, why? Why do you feel that way? And they was like, because you can't meet anybody in person, so you go on the internet and meet that person. And I just simply asked them, well, what changes things when they actually do meet each other in person? Couldn't we look at it like the internet is an actual avenue in which they were actually brought together? You know what I'm saying? Because that's not generally the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not desperate because those guys are probably out. Those guys and those females are probably out meeting other people. But it could be one of the moments that you're sitting in the house and chilling, and you're bored. You don't have anybody that you want to talk to. So you're looking for new conversation, and it's just one of those things. You're not tied down and whatnot. So you're looking for someone just to talk to, or someone to go out with, or somebody to spend your time with. Or if you're looking to smash, that's what you're looking to do, or whatever. You might fucking meet somebody that's looking to smash too. But it's like you categorize everybody that use social media or use Datelines or go on eHarmony or go on all of this shit or whatever the case may be and meet someone and say that person is desperate, and that's not cool, because it's not desperate. We want to put everybody in some certain box or whatever, and we utilize all of these terms that, think about it, when was the last time we came out with a term that built somebody up other than ourselves? For instance, thirst. We'll use thirst first. Thirst is nothing but a mechanism. Oh, he's thirsty. It's nothing but a mechanism to bring a person down and to stroke your own ego. On fleek. How many times do you look at a girl and say, "Girl, your eyebrows on fleek"? And I'm talking to the ladies. How many times do you look at another woman and say, "Girl, your eyebrows on fleek"? But you will use that term to describe your own eyebrows. Like that's real. Like it's never anything. We don't come up with any terms to build each other up. We just come up with terms to take each other down, and that shit is crazy. I mean, understand something, like the last video I was talking about how men needed to respect women on a different level than what we're doing in order for us to get, especially my black men, my black women, my people. I was saying that men need to respect women so we can get further and advance ourselves. Well, it goes both ways too. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, ladies, you have to be ladies. You have to be a lady before anything. If a man gives you a compliment, you have to be woman enough to say, thank you. Because compliments, he's trying to build you up, and you utilize that to tear him down. That's not an even trade-out. If someone takes the time to say thank you, or takes the time out to say you're beautiful, or even if someone takes the time out to say happy birthday, you can respond and say thank you. You're not entitled to that. That's some real shit. You're not entitled to someone being nice to you. You're not entitled to someone giving you compliments. It's something that was given to you, and it really is a gift, because God gave you the gift of being who you are, and a man acknowledges that. And there are certain ways that men take advantage of it, or whatever, and do stupid shit, as far as like sending pictures to your inbox out of nowhere. And ladies, I'm not saying that's wrong. That's right. All I'm saying is, when a person comes at you in a respectable way and say, "Hey, you're beautiful," or "You're gorgeous," or whatever, don't assume that person wants to fuck with you. Let's try to look at things objectively and try to look at things with some type of intelligence. I live in South Carolina. If you live in Washington State, Montana, Wisconsin, I can tell you right now, I'm never coming to Wisconsin. Like, I'm on some real shit. I'm never coming to Wisconsin. So you might as well go ahead and assume I'm not trying to fuck you. I'm just telling you, you're pretty. Maybe we can have some good conversation from time to time, and we can go from there and just be friends. Use some smarts. Don't think that you're worth everything. Don't think that you're worth a 3,000-mile trip to everybody who may say you're pretty. You're supposed to think the world of yourself, but you're also supposed to keep that shit in perspective as well. So until a man tells you, "Yo, I want to be with you, I'm trying to fuck with you," whatever the case may be, Don't assume that he wants you. That's true thirst. Signing off. Show off.